Yeah, it's your boy Greenruff here, back with another video, and today I got a special video for you guys, man. Today we're gonna be breaking down the 6 new Gokus, and we're gonna be breaking down the free-to-play. I mean, we could do the free-to-play Goku and the EX one, but I really want to do the 6 Gokus. Honestly, I'm probably not gonna do the ones for the Zenkai, the Zenkai free-to-play Goku. Maybe I might do it, but who knows? Let's dive on in there. Kits have been out and stuff, so who knows if we're gonna get them tonight? Who knows? So let's just dive on in. So we're gonna start out with the base Goku. He is a red unit. Interesting. We're gonna go here, max. So he has 247 strike, so he is a strike unit red. 232. Okay. Defense is like the 160, which is pretty solid. It's all right, you know, for a free-to-play unit. Main ability, afflicts all enemies attribute downgrades 30 to strike damage received for 30 time counts, which is pretty nice. 40% damage inflicted for 30 time counts, which is really good. And restores health by 20 and ki by 40. So that's really solid. Really solid. Let's check his unique abilities. Engage, inflicted damage up. 5 spawn effects occur when he enters the battlefield. 60 damage inflicted for 20 timer counts. Reduces damage received by 30. Okay. Wow. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, and then Assault's Arch card draw speed up. Applies the final effects occur from battle start for 80 timer counts. He gets card draw speed basically for 80 timer counts. So that's basically once the timer count reached 100, he will lose the card draw speed. And he has 60 plus ki recovery. So that's really good. That is not bad. That is not bad at all. He has reduced damage inflicted up. His main ability looks really solid. Yeah, it looks really good. Really, really good. Especially for a free-to-play. Blue card does major damage, 20% damage inflicted, not bad. Green card does strike damage up, and it cancels attribute downgrades abnormal conditions. Okay, let's check his Z ability. Okay, at 14 stars, he can do 28% to Saiyan Saga and Element Red, strike attack, then defense. That's actually really good because Piccolo, you know, I gotta bring my boy Piccolo. Piccolo can be run on the Saiyan Saga team with him, right? Because Piccolo is on the Saiyan Saga team. Yellow, they have him, they have the support Goku, Radish, and this guy is a red. So all they missing for the Saiyan Saga is a purple unit, and that'll be pretty dope. So yeah, that's pretty much him right there. That's pretty lit. And we're gonna hop into the Super Saiyan Goku now. This guy's a yellow. That's actually pretty bad because Super Saiyans pretty much the color that they're lacking for Super Saiyans is a yellow. He's a yellow Super Saiyan unit. So let's dive on in. Okay, so he's a range type. Let's go to 14 stars max. Okay, blast 242, kind of a little low, 235, and then his defense is pretty low. His strike defense is really low. Blast defense is 152. Okay, let's check what he has. So main ability, he draws a special move artist card. So he draws a blue card. 50% damage inflicted for 20 time counts and cancels attribute downgrades. Requirement 50 time counts, not bad. Engage, inflicted damage up. When he enters the battlefield, he gets 30 ki, 70 damage inflicted for 15 time counts, reduces damage by 20. So he has reduced damage cut. He gets ki, and he has 70% damage inflicted. So you pair him up with Bardock, this guy's gonna be really good. He's gonna be really valuable. I'm just letting you guys know he might be one of the most valuable ones out of the 6 Gokus. Range, inflicted damage up. Finds effects occur to per defeated battle member when this character enters the battlefield. So depending on how many people dies, he gets last stand damage buff. So 20% damage inflicted per reduces damage by 10 and restores health by 10. So he kind of reminds me of what's the name? He kind of reminds me of the red Zenkai OG Goku. He has something similar to this as well. And this is pretty lit. If you run him with Krillin, bro, he's gonna go nuts. So this would be pretty interesting. So all right, blue card, major impact. He does 50% damage to a 3 timer counts upon activation. That's pretty nice, but it's only major, it's not massive. But green card, he restores own ki by 30 and 20% damage inflicted. Okay, he carries that, striking the blast. Let's check him at max. Frieza Saga and yellow to blast attack and defense. So that's gonna be pretty interesting. You could run him on a Saiyan Saga team, Frieza Saga team, right? With the Ultra Goku, you could run Namku, you could run the free-to-play Spirit Bomb Goku. So his ability doesn't buff Saiyans, which is nice. So, but he is gonna be really good. He is going to be really good on that Saiyans team, that yellow. That's what they pretty much needed. So we're gonna check Super Saiyan 2 Goku. Okay, he's a defensive type unit. Blue. Okay, Majin Buu Saga. So 164 defense, 163, 224. So really low on the strike side. His defense is 164. Not really bad at all. Really good. Let's check him out. So Restores allies' health by 20 on his main ability. Afflicts enemy with -1 to card draw speed for 15 time counts and cancels enemy attribute upgrades. So if you pair him up against Gohan and Gohan's the last stand unit, he can take Gohan's buffs. That's actually pretty dope. That's pretty dope. So class. Applies the final effects occur per every time when he faced with an enemy. 30% damage free for 15 timer counts. Reduces damage by 25 for 10 timer counts. And an additional 30% strike damage for 15 time counts every time when he's faced with an enemy Saiyan. So when he's facing Saiyans, he gets extra damage. Pretty interesting. Cover, sustain, reduces damage by 40 until combo ends. 25 damage inflicted for 25 time counts and +2 to own sub count. So he is basically getting, wow. So every time he faces an enemy, if you have him with a cover cut, he does 65 reduced damage. If you basically cover cut with him, right? If you cover cut with him, cover change with him, he can get a -65% damage inflicted. I mean, not -65 reduced damage. That's actually really, really minus like 65% reduced damage. That's nuts. But I don't know how good he is going to be damage wise or how much damage he can do, but he's going to be a tank. He's going to be a real tank. If you put the right equipment on him, like this guy should absorb a ton of damage. So this guy looks like a real tank. Blue card looks like it's pretty generic, major impact, 20% damage inflicted. And then green card, he heals them and cancel ally attribute downgrades, which is pretty interesting. So his thing is probably going to be blue and Majin Buu Saga. Yep, so blue and Majin Buu Saga strike and blast defense only up to 28. So, yep, so that's pretty dope. But he looks like a real tank. He looks like a super tank. So let's go to Super Saiyan 3. He's a yellow. Majin Buu Saga as well. Let's go 14 stars, maxed out. 245 strike defense. He is a melee. 228 blast attack. 163 strike defense. That's really good for his defense. Strike defense and blast defense is pretty solid. Okay, so let's go main ability. Restores on ki by 50. I know Ryuta's gonna love this because Ryuta basically needs a blue Super Saiyan 3, and then he pretty much has an all Goku Super Saiyan 3 Goku team. So increases own card draw speed by 1 for 15 timer counts and 20% damage inflicted, and it only costs 5 timer counts to use this. So interesting. So when he enters the battlefield, it starts for 60 timer counts, 60% damage inflicted, 50% strike damage, reduced damage by 30 and 70% key recovery. Okay, 30% damage inflicted against tag regeneration. Wow. Why does he have that? That's nuts. And then he reduces damage by regen as well. But this unit is basically kind of like for 60 timer counts, he's going to go nuts. You want to put him in a combo. You want him to pop his main while you're in that combo and do as much damage as possible, because once 60 timer counts has been done, he pretty much falls off. He pretty much is trash. So, and he does damage to my region, boys. That's gonna be nice. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be nice. But blue card does major damage, pretty generic. Green card does 30% strike damage and reduces striker's cost for his strike cards. This is pretty interesting. So he looked like he's kind of like a one-hitter. Like you gotta just do as much damage as possible with him, because after 60 timer counts, he pretty much falls off. But yellow, and he does Majin Buu Saga, the strike and blast attack, which is pretty dope. I like seeing more episode sagas. I remember Ouija said something about he wants to see more of this, and like it's actually coming true for him. So that's pretty dope. Super Saiyan God Goku. I'm surprised that Godki does not have a red unit yet. I was actually thinking one of them was gonna be red, but it's actually pretty funny. I know my boy Swift is pretty much pissed right now, but he is a melee unit for green. Okay, so he has competition already. Goku Black, Vados, Beerus. 240 strike, 224 blast, 155 to strike defense, 160 to blast defense. Okay, main ability Surging of the Power God. Strike draw a strike arts card next. Restores own health by 20 and ki by 40. Not bad. Inflicts all enemy with attribute downgrade +5 to sub count. So that's actually pretty interesting. You can pretty much, if someone switches too much, and you can lock them in, say like they switch too much, they have Gohan, you pop this main ability, try to make him bait his vanish out, and then pop this main ability and try to and then you can rise and rush like that. That's actually not a bad idea. So engage. Applies final effects occur when he enters the battlefield. 40% damage inflicted, reduces damage received by 20, and additional 30 damage inflicted when a tag Saiyan under this character is in battle member. So if you can run like a God Key Saiyan team, that might not be bad. You could pair him up with the Zenkai Super Saiyan Blue Goku. That's actually gonna be really good for him. Or even the yellow Super Saiyan God Vegeta, UI Goku, Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. Like those gonna be those gonna who you want to pair them up with. So Pod's final effects occur every time he uses a strike or blast card, restores ki by 10 and 20% damage inflicted -3 to. This is actually really good. He looks like the most solid one out of all of them. He looks really good. Every time he uses a strike or blast card, he gets 10 ki, and it reminds me of the Super Saiyan Blue Goku, but instead of he does only for himself with the damage inflicted, and he does strike cost, arch cost down. So pretty interesting. It kind of gives me like that Super Saiyan Blue Goku and the Zenkai Gogeta, where I know Gogeta every time he uses a card, he reduces the arch cost and gets damage inflicted buffs to himself, and Goku does basically gets the ki back. So it kind of reminds me of both of them, like, you know, combined together, which is pretty nice. Blue card is it's a dash blue card, right? So it does major impact and 50% chance to inflict enemy attribute, cancel enemy attribute upgrades. So that's pretty good. You can take enemies buff from here, so that's actually pretty nice. That's really nice. That's not bad at all. Green card, 20% damage inflicted, 30 to ki recovery. This looks really solid though. He looks really solid. Wow. Okay, so episode God of Destruction, Beerus Saga, and a green strike and defense. Okay, not bad. He looks really good. I feel like he's gonna be really good because you can run him with Vados. You know what I'm saying? You could do a green yellow with Vados, Super Saiyan God Vegeta, and him. That might be really good. But I don't know if he can take Beerus' spot because Beerus has that Zenkai ability. He can get Zenkai buff twice, right? He can get Zenkai buff twice, so it's gonna be really hard. He has competition for that green spot on God Ki. So Vados and Beerus. So let's check out the last one, Purple. Which Purple has UI, basically Merzumasu. So if you don't really have those two units, if you don't like the Merzumasu, he might actually be that purple unit that you want to use, right? So he's actually going to be really Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Let's try him out. He's going to be a range type. Okay. 242 strike, 240 blast. So he has higher strike than blast, and he's a range type. That's really interesting. 154 strike defense and blast defense. Okay. Main ability, Flawless Power. Restores own health by 20%. 40% damage inflicted for 40 timer counts, and it cancels own attribute downgrades only for 10 timer counts. So he can heal and gets damage inflicted buff. That's pretty good. 40 is a good, and for 40 times, that's a long time. So every time he enters the battlefield, he gets 50% damage inflicted, 40% blast damage, and it reduced damage by 30. So he can basically get up to 130 blast damage and then 90% just pure damage inflicted. That's actually really good. Then you run him with a unit like Vados, he's going to do a ton of damage. Especially you running him with Vados, that's going to be really good. Applies final effects occur to allies when this character is switched to standby. He also has a way of, 20% damage inflicted to, oh no, and critical rate ki recovery. Ooh. Okay, blue card is basically a generic blue card. And then green card here restores own ki by 30 and 20% damage by allies for 15 timer counts. Ooh, okay. His Z ability does purple. It does episode resurrect, Frieza resurrect the saga, and then purple blast attack and defense. So, okay. So we pretty much went through all of them. I feel like the one that caught my eye is this one. I think he's going to be the best one. Running him with Vados, and then he has support buffs as well. Him and Vados having support buffs for each other is going to be really, really good. I know his Z ability doesn't buff God Ki, but I feel like he's going to be, I think he's one of the best. I think he's going to be the best Goku. I think it's going to be him, and then I think it's going to be this yellow one because he can be ran out on Super Saiyans. These two are going to be, I think the yellow Super Saiyan one, this one right here, and this purple God Ki one, Super Saiyan Blue Goku. I feel like those are the best ones. Super Saiyan 3 is going to be interesting. He's going to be kind of like 60 timer counts. He's going to do as much damage as possible, but once 60 timer counts has elapsed, he's pretty much not good. The God Goku's interesting. He's pretty solid. I feel like he's third. This Goku's pretty interesting. I think he's all right. Yeah, I think he's all right. But I feel like the best ones is the Super Saiyan one and then both God Gokus. I think Super Saiyan 3 is solid. I think Super Saiyan 2 Goku is going to be a huge tank. I think he's going to be a big tank, but just won't be able to do damage. So give me like that 16 vibe, Zenkai 16 vibe, and then this Goku is pretty. Is not bad. It's not bad as well. So they're all really good, but I just feel like the best ones is gonna be the Super Saiyan one, the yellow Super Saiyan Goku, and then both for the God Goku. I feel like they're gonna be really good. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it with this video. I could, I could check DB Legends right here. We could break down the future Goku, and we can, oh my gosh, there's gonna be a lot of units. But yeah, we can check out the free to play Goku, the Spirit Bomb one, and then
what do you say? Let's give it a shot.
Oh shoot, yeah, I'm about to turn that off. But yeah, shoot, this is a big update. Those Goku looks good. Like I said, the purple one looks good. The let me just go here. Turn this off. All right, bet. So yeah, they look good. I mean, there's really, like, reading the kits, none of them are bad, but I just feel like there's gonna be ones that's better than each other, right? So the God Key Goku and the Super Saiyan ones are gonna be the best because Bardock, and then you can pair them up with Vital. So this is this guy, like I said, for his Zenkai ability is gonna be for Blue Frieza Saga, and then this is what he gets. So when there's 3 battle members, he gets 30% damage, fixes reduced damage by 20. All right, let's check his stats. Max 180 strike defense, okay, and blast, and then 240. So he has pretty low strike and blast, but he is a defensive unit. 180 on both defense is really good. So he gets reduced damage by 20, 30% damage inflicted when there's 3 battle members, and then he gets reduced damage by 20 when he cover cuts. So you can get -40 when he cover cuts, and then applies the final effects code for 45 timer counts. Okay, so if you have 3 members with 45 timer counts, you're getting 60% damage inflicted. And then the final effects occur when the allies are defeated. He gets damage inflicted and restores health by 10. So he's not really losing damage inflicted even when his allies go down. Final effects occur when he enters the battlefield. He gets ki by 30, 10% damage, and card draw speed. He looks really solid. Really solid. And main ability, he gets 30% damage inflicted. He doesn't look bad. He looks real solid as a free-to-play unit. I think he's going to be solid. It's going to be hard for him to compete as the Blue Saiyan, because you have Namku, you have Bardock, you have so many other Blue Saiyans. But he doesn't look bad. He doesn't look bad at all. And then we could just check on the we're gonna hurry up and check on this guy real quick. See what he does. I think he's coming out later tonight. Yeah, so we're gonna check here. 260 to blast, okay. 235, 170 on both defense. Not bad. Not bad for a defensive unit as well. He's not tankier than the other Goku, but his blast attack is way better. So let's go here. Zenkai ability is gonna be green, extreme. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna go here. Restores ally health by 20 and then gets damage inflicted. No holding back. Final effects occur when he enters the battlefield. 20% damage inflicted. Reduces damage by 15. And an extra 40% blast when Trunks is a battle member. Okay. And it reduces damage received by 40. Okay, so hold on. When he comes into battle, if you cover change with him, he can actually go get -55% reduced damage. So he's gonna be pretty tanky. But +2 to sub count. Final effects occur when after enemy attack is over. He's gonna get card draw speed, similar to like Zenkai Blue, the Zenkai Blue Trunks. Every time, after a tap attack, he's gonna get card draw speed and then ki recovery. That's pretty nice. Valiant Fighter. Every time he enters the battlefield, he gets restores ki by 30 and 45 damage inflicted. So that's gonna be, so he actually comes in with 65 damage inflicted, really good, and he comes in with ki. Main ability, he can heal his allies. This dude looks solid. I don't think he's gonna be better than Goku Black, but he looks really solid. So yeah, that's pretty much it with this video. We covered what, the 6 Gokus. Like I said, the God Key Gokus look good. The Super Saiyan one's gonna be the top 3, and then yeah, the free-to-play Spirit Bomb Goku looks good, and then this Extreme Gohan looks good. So this update looks nuts. 8 characters. I don't know what's gonna happen. I just wanted to break down all of them. Looks insane. So yeah, man, that's it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe to me, Greenruff, man, and I'm out. Peace.